Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to the Swimming Hall, Wolverhampton. 32 came to remain, and now, ladies and gentlemen, the Professional Darts Corporation proudly present the final of the Singapore Grand Slam of Darts. Coming to you live on Sky Sports, and at this time, we welcome the millions of viewers joining us around the world. It's time to meet the finalists. Ladies and gentlemen, from Aldershot, England, the winner, 2 times UK Open champion, 2 times World Grand Prix champion, the winner of the Premier League and World Match Play, a Grand Slam finalist. It's a machine, James Wade! Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the reigning and defending Singapore Grand Slam champion, the reigning world #1 and the former champion of the world, mighty Michael.
Sky Sports Darts, join us on Twitter, Sky Sports on Instagram. Michael Van Gerwen against James Wade, the final of the 2016 Singapore Grand Slam of Darts. Fingers crossed, it's a good final, because it could be one-sided, couldn't it?
Well, we kind of think that because of what we saw from Michael, but Michael's not a given to average 110 again, just like James Wade is not a certainty to average low 90s. If they can meet somewhere in the middle, then yes, we have a contest. The last time they met over anything like this format was the World Match Play final of last year. That was 18-12, and I think James is playing slightly better now than he was then. James is always difficult to beat because he's the second best opportunist in world darts ever, the best being John Part, of course.
3-figure checkouts is exactly what he's going to need tonight.
He's going to need to just continue to put pressure on Michael and just let Michael know that the minute he misses, he can clean up.
There's John Part in commentary alongside Stuart Pike.
Thanks, Dave. 9 days of darting drama, 2 men left standing. 1 winner. Can James Wade stop Michael Van Gerwen from making it back-to-back Grand Slam titles here in Wolverhampton? Scintillating semi-final performance from Van Gerwen. Clinical semi-final performance from James Wade. Who wins out?
Well, we see a good defense here of a leg. This opener from James. Down ahead well. They're likely to get it set up well. On the 1-2-1 after 9. Pretty good stuff.
131. James Wade, 121.
Good, strong opening leg on throw. 6 darts. Will need more than 3.
81.
Yeah, he took it a little easy there maybe because he knew he didn't have to get it.
98. James required 40.
Has been absolutely sensational on tops all tournament. That'll do nicely.
And now Michael will want to make a big statement with his first throw.
134.
James Wade, first Grand Slam final since 2010. Lost to Scott Waits after being 8-0 up. Michael van Gerwen winning a thriller 12 months ago, pipping Phil Taylor 16-13 after coming from behind to claim the crown. Recognisable throw of the best left-hander in world arts and has been for a long, long time. Full house at the Wolves Civic.
Michael not on a finish. And he can relax though with that 43 behind him.
134.
James needs to get a good setup shot here, pressurize.
Well, that's what he did throughout the semi-final against Gary Anderson. He will have to repeat that here. Of that there's no doubt. Double 16 for a level game. And 2 strong holes of throw to kick off the final.
Yeah, neither leg really contested by that person going second. Sure to change as we proceed. And Michael is an attacker. He'll try to get early breaks, try to build up a lead.
125.
Well, in the semi-final against Peter Wright, Snakebite stayed with him, didn't he? For 16, 17 legs before he missed one key opportunity, and Michael van Gerwen got the hurry up, and 17 180s in 26 legs of darts in that semi-final.
95.
Phenomenal from the world number 1. Mind you, it's been phenomenal all year from van Gerwen, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
100.
And he's now here, a spot where a 180 would do him well. But can't get it going.
51.
So James is kind of relaxed. He was 6 darts from 220. To hold his throw once again. Maybe. Wow. He won't be happy with that.
75.
Only 100.
James require 145.
Yeah, but much more doable out 130 than a 145. So Michael's thinking he's got a nice chance here.
Perfect. So he tops again.
Michael require 130.
Not all clicking for van Gerwen at the moment. James Wade, again, clinical. Not seen
14.
the scoring from Michael van Gerwen, have we?
No, 3 legs of darts and no 140s or better.
100.
James Wade chasing an 8th major TV title.
100.
Just plods along. Not a care. You
100.
can bet he's not afraid of Michael van Gerwen. He's just playing darts, taking care of business.
Well, to achieve what he's achieved, first in the era of
96.
Phil Taylor and latterly of Michael van Gerwen, Adrian Lewis and Gary Anderson, of course, as far as the World Championship is concerned, no mean feat.
100.
Good last one. Well, Michael van Gerwen here got nothing going. 7 scores of ton plus. No 140s, no 180s. It's Michael van Gerwen we're talking about.
Yeah, 12 darts just to get the 207 left. That is not typical for him. Good cover shots though, but he still has to hope for a chance.
That's a beauty. 12. Tops has been like a magnet. 3-1 Wade! Needed to start well. Has started very, very well.
Well, yeah, go to the first break ahead, no matter what happens here. And you might go into that break well ahead. He's throwing very well to defend his throw in this leg.
Still yet to have a 140 or better from van Gerwen.
136.
Well, he's had a 131 and a 136 in this leg, though. He's scoring. Just hasn't eased into the treble 20 quite yet.
85.
Oh, what a good last start again from James Wade.
Oh, there are those treble 20s. And a set of them. He'll need 50 more, so this is the sort James Wade likes to take.
Wonderful.
88. Michael requires 54.
Missed the big 16. Van Gerwen to hit straight back. Pressure. Pressure! And the world #1 is under pressure. He's under the cosh as well.
28.
What a big leg this is, John Parr.
Yeah, well, James, he should have had 3 darts for double. He had missed the single in the last turn. And he's looking under pressure himself. Double 10, double 5. Finally, it gets in for him. Keep within 1 leg as we go to this first break. Michael van Gerwen completely perplexed. The scoring has not been there. He's only got 180. No scores of 140. Join us when we return to see if James Wade keeps it going.
The 10th Grand Slam of Darts. The final between Michael van Gerwen and James Wade. Wade looking for a first Grand Slam crown. Van Gerwen looking for 2 in 2 years. Terrific so far. James Wade had 2 darts for a 4-1 lead. How important will that prove to be? Van Gerwen far from his best, hanging on at the moment.
Yeah, you really felt that James Wade let a good opportunity slip to be up 4-1. It was to hold his throw. Now we're back going throw, so Michael Van Gerwen will be quite pleased. And the two of these guys spent most of that entire break peppering that dartboard, trying to get into it.
43.
Well, his scoring has been way off, John.
140.
You'll be concerned. For sure, he will be concerned.
Yeah, all of a sudden, James Wade has a good opportunity to get that break straight back again.
118.
Since losing to Raymond van Barneveld at the World Championship, he's won an incredible 23 tournaments. This year alone, 23 tournaments. This year alone, 23 tournament victories. But it's not happening for the world number one in the final at the Grand Slam.
60.
Well, did he put everything into that semi-final? Because it was just about a perfect performance.
58.
It's hard to play such big, important, long matches, 2 in a day. It has its challenges.
99.
91 average for Michael Van Gerwen.
140.
His first top 40 of the final.
84.
It's coming the 6th leg. Bullseye for Wade.
59.
Well, he knows how close it was. Can Van Gerwen salvage the leg? One dart.
Game shot on a 6th leg.
Absolutely nowhere in that leg.
James.
The sign of a champion.
Well, in Wade-esque fashion, Michael Van Gerwen has just got around a few problems and has leveled the match. Survived a few chances against himself. And it's Michael Van Gerwen with the good timing right at this point in the match.
82.
Well, he knows he can beat Van Gerwen. He has lost the last 5, but Wade, not so long ago, won 4 out of 5 against the world number 1.
22.
He has the game to trouble Van Gerwen. Proven.
Well, he's going to have some mental,
60.
confidence problems here because he could have been up 5-1. He knows it, so he's got to put that out of his head. He's got to just think, okay, I'm happy I'm in the game of 3-3. He's got to forget
83.
the missed opportunities in each of these last 2 legs. Could be 5-1 for Wade right now. And it's hard to get that out of your head sometimes. The confidence is slipping. Now it's MVG with a great chance to push it down and to get a break.
100.
Well, both averaging 93 in this final. First to 16. The Grand Slam champion, £100,000. Van Gerwen's won over $1 million in prize money
60.
in
Michael
2016.
require 136.
All he really is worried about is leaving the tops in a treble 19, and he'll do that.
96.
Well, Van Gerwen with a chance here to go ahead for the first time in the final.
43.
And to reiterate what John was saying, Wade could easily, should easily maybe have been 5-1 up.
Good shot on the 7th leg.
Ahead
Michael
for the first time.
Michael good from first. Game on.
And perhaps knows that he's fortunate to be so, but he won't care. All about confidence with Michael Van Gerwen. Visibly growing in confidence.
$55.
No.
136.
first big TV ranking final since the 2015 match play for Wade. Yeah, lost 18-12.
93.
Van Gerwen improving. Wade isn't.
98.
James needs to regroup and fast. Can't let a gap open up.
Michael, you require 87.
Looking at 11 or 12 darter.
55.
The frustration for James Wade so far, missed opportunities. He knows, and may still be on his mind, that in those early stages Van Gerwen very much there for the taking.
Yeah, didn't do enough with it. Double 16 for 5-3. Now it's James Wade's throw, and this is a pivotal leg. It just has to hold his throw, or it's Michael's going to run away, you feel. You sense it. You sense it anyway, despite James' efforts.
Well, incredible to think, John, since that Ali Pali defeat to Van Barneveld, Van Gerwen has won every ranking TV major of 2016, every single one. Looking to add this one, of course, to the roll of honour. Must-win leg for James Wade. Well, that's a lovely switch.
34.
A lot of Van Gerwen's first darts are dropping underneath the treble 20 bed. Why is that?
Is it a bit of fatigue, maybe? I'm not sure entirely. There's a lot of darts in a day, a lot of practice. Warming up, trying to stay loose. Fatigue, I would say, the biggest factor.
So adrenaline will come into it in a final.
Well, that sorts itself out, but adrenaline doesn't last for the entirety of a long format match. It comes and it goes.
136.
Well, a spring in the step of the world number one. Wade has hit some big finishes this week. Boy, does he need this one. Unlucky. Van Gerwen here for 4 legs on the spin. Total frustration for James Wade. Van Gerwen lucky not to be 4-1 down at the first break, looking for a clean sweep in this second little session.
Yes, he is. He certainly is, and he has the throw. It's going to be very difficult for James, but he must summon up something. He needs one of his timely 180s. He needs something here, maybe even 2 of them. $125.
That's better. We'll look for the two. He needs 2 trebles, 2 big trebles in this visit.
139.
Stays in the leg.
Oh, he'll like that when he turns around and sees it.
84.
A weak turn from Van Gerwen, so something for Wade to work with. He doesn't want to just leave a finish, though. He wants to leave a good finish. Has to go for 18s.
98.
So he won't be too happy with that, but at least it's a finish.
Outstanding. Absolutely amazing darts.
Yeah, just not happening for James on that combination.
Michael, you require 28.
Double 7.
21.
Now then.
James, you require.
Okay, now this is the sort of thing where James Wade can step in, take advantage. 17 for tops of the 1 dart at tops, the tops that he's been such good friends with.
Massive dart! Van Gerwen misses 3 for 7-3, and James Wade hangs on in there. It's brilliant up nicely, the Grand Slam final. Van Gerwen now with the edge. 6 legs to 4.
Michael Van Gerwen leads James Wade 6 legs to 4, but not as commanding as some people thought it would be. Rod Studd with Wayne Mardle now in the commentary booth. What's been your take on the first 10 legs, Wayne?
Well, it was pretty scrappy stuff. We did not expect that. James was, as you'd expect, good on the doubles.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 11th
That was a
leg,
real
James,
important
the
10th leg.
first.
Was looking like he was going to go 7-3 down. Took out the 82. So 6-4. So we see that
60.
the averages, James Wade was kind of milling around that average in the semi-final, whereas Michael Van Gerwen was hitting numbers like 112, ended up with 111. So Michael struggling, James Wade hanging on.
100.
It's only just over a year since they met in the match play final when Van Gerwen won 18-12. Similar scenario early on in the contest because Wade led in Blackpool by 4 legs to 2 and 6 legs to 5. Here he had that 3-1 lead early on.
96.
But as at Blackpool, here in Wolverhampton, Van Gerwen would not have been worried. He would always have felt he had something in reserve. As Wade hits his first maximum on the match, it comes in the 11th leg. Van Gerwen has had a brace. Bullseye to render the max irrelevant. Now it's relevant.
James requires 61.
Treble 7. Wow. 36. Double 9 now.
52.
Change of MO. Normally goes 21 tops.
Double 8 then. Why is it? Why is it?
17.
Outside, inside. In, out. Will Wade shake Van Gerwen all about with double 4? Yes, he will. Scrappy leg. Pocketed by Wade. Wade has now won 60 legs in this darts tournament, 6-0, and not one of them has been in fewer than 13 darts. Not one.
It's just astounding.
100.
Well, it shows you don't need the 10s, 11, 12s. There's not one, a leg that consisted of 4 visits or fewer. Amazing.
Well, it is in the modern era of darts. It really is. It's a staggering stat. Anyway, he's back within a leg. There's an 82 check out in the 10th leg, and then that scruffy leg there to make it 2 legs on the trot for the machine.
Michael's favourite finish. He loves this one. We'll go for the bullseye. And hits the bullseye.
Jones require 161.
It was a run of
65.
2 legs for James
Require 40.
before this. Will that be halted?
James Shawn at 12
Van Gerwen
leg.
hits tops.
Michael in 13th leg, James the 12th.
7-5, Michael Van Gerwen.
Well, little doubt that Wade has caught Van Gerwen on an off night here, and he has to take advantage. when the world #1, a man capable of averaging 123.4 and averaging 111 in the semi-final, has stats saying he's averaging 97 at this stage. Wade really needs to be pickpocketing away up there. He hasn't quite been able to do that yet. And I don't think he can rely on Michael van Gerwen to continue to miss.
Well, he's kind of doing that now, averaging 97. Michael van Gerwen's tournament average is just shy of 102. We know he can put plenty on this, but you're quite right. James Wade knows that he will have to get better. Now he's only 2 legs down, but when you're 2 legs down and playing inferior to your opponent, that is in trouble.
Michael will require 94.
2 darts at tops.
Game shown at 13
And
flag.
he ignites with a maximum of a 2-dart 94. That is what he can do. That's what he does.
He's found a bit of form here. This is the best he's looked in this match, the last leg and a bit. The rhythm quicker and the accuracy better.
Yeah, this is different. I'm sure by his own admission he would admit that in the first 10 legs he threw some right old filth in and amongst, averaging in the low 90s. Now, look. Despite all that stuff that he would be embarrassed to have thrown, little doubt, he now averages 100 and change. That's how good he is. That's how quickly he can just turn the tap on.
Yeah. He can get you thinking, what on earth, where did those legs go?
100. Michael will require
Odds on certainty now to move 4 legs away. You're disappointed here.
94.
Only 94. James needs 2 trebles in this visit.
Michael will require 70.
Double 16 then. And Michael van Gerwen, 15 darter, goes 9-5. And over the years we saw Phil Taylor dominate, but Phil Taylor more of a boa constrictor, just strangled the life out of you with a relentless
85.
performance. Van Gerwen is just a complete stiletto. He just slices people away out of the scene. It's the speed at which it's all happening. You're just going around, legs are just going round and round in circles very quickly.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Phil kind of strangled the life out of you, as you said. Michael kind of spins you around and you don't know what direction the dartboard's in. James Wade knows right now that this is getting away from him. Taking it all in, having a look at the scores, knowing that he's going to need to add to his 140 tally mainly. 180s are great, but if you keep ploughing in 2 140s a leg, you're going to give yourself opportunities. That's what he's got to do.
134.
If you can make the break at 9-6, it's not a disaster. It's okay. 10-5, not too sure about that.
85.
Well, Van Gerwen yo-yoing around the board here. And now he's got the dart on a string again into the treble 20. Can't go now, and the 127 is a much more manageable finish despite only being 4 points fewer.
Michael will require 127.
With the ball on offer. Here it's on offer now, and he accepts it with the highest finish of this match, up to press. The 1-2-7 on the bull. Michael Van Gerwen briefly threatened at the start of that session by James Wade, who got it back to 6-5. But then, boom, 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 boom from MVG. It's 10-5.
Welcome back to the final Grand Slam of Darts. The green machine, Michael Van Gerwen, hits the bullseye. Celebrates, look at that. The man is a win machine. That is the machine who will struggle to win this match if it continues in the vein it's going. Michael Van Gerwen, 10-5 up right now. Averaging just shy of a ton. Started off pretty sluggish, 3-1 down. Then went 6-3 up. But James Wade looked like nicking that last leg until Michael Van Gerwen took out that 1-2-7.
Here we go again. As Michael Van Gerwen looks to confirm his 8th big TV tournament win of 2016. 8 wins and a final. A runners-up spot.
96.
And those, it would be 8 if he wins this, and those tournaments, if he wins, will take him to £837,500 in prize money just for those events alone. And if you take in every tournament he's played this year, he has smashed through the £1 million barrier in terms of prize money. £1 million in prize money. Who would have thought that when the PDC staged their first tournaments back in 1994?
26. Michael,
Quite incredible.
170.
60-60 ball. He may have gone for it as well.
90.
Well, these two have played each other on 37 occasions. James Wade has won 14 of those. This is the 7th time they've met in a final, whether it be on tour or on the big stage. Michael Van Gerwen has won every one of them. For 11-5.
60.
Likely to be just a small delay in moving to 11 legs. Well, just talk amongst yourself for a minute. I'm sure he will get it done eventually.
James require 155.
60. James's average is now dropping.
Michael, you require 20.
For 11-5.
In China, 16th leg. Michael Van Gerwen, 17th leg, James.
Well, I'm sure that Michael Van Gerwen, like all world-class sportsmen and world #1 sportsmen, will always be critical of their performance and look for items that they can improve. And I would think this week, Wayne, Michael will look and wonder how he missed so many darts at double.
60.
World #1 Michael Van Gerwen, confirmation of Andy Murray's win in the ATP Tour Finals. Marvellous.
96.
Over Novak Djokovic, yes. Wade, who looked like serving it up to Michael Van Gerwen earlier on, has not continued with that, has he? Here in this 17th leg, he can get back to 11-6, but it's a long old road back from there.
16. Well, that leaves 8.
Game showing
Just a hint of an attitude at the moment. A beaten attitude, that is. He's got to just
59.
get his head back on.
Second maximum from the machine.
59.
Yes. Van Gerwen has missed 112 darts at double in this tournament so far. 38% on the double, which will be below what he would have been looking for. I'm sure that'll be one of the things that he's looked to improve as the World Championship draws nearer and nearer. He knows full well that that tournament will be where he is ultimately judged.
99.
Starting on the 19s for 249. Okay. Treble, 18. Bullseye. Oh,
97. Michael, you require 112.
Bullseye. Well, that would have equalled Wade's highest finish of the match, which he took out in more orthodox circumstances in the 4th leg. Double 10. Yes. Well, he gets back to 11-7, and the Wolverhampton Civic crowd trying to get Wade back on course.
there's definitely an air of, right, I'm going to loosen up and throw, because the normally kind of regimented throw that James Wade has got has turned that a little bit looser. He's obviously made his mind up, right, I'm not getting anywhere doing what I was doing. John Park was excellent at that. When it wasn't quite clicking, he would change things mid-game, get himself into a rhythm. He's the master.
He's found the treble, not once, but twice. Well, if he could hold here rather and break in the last leg of the mini session, he can get back to within a couple.
It's really livened up. Michael Van Gerwen, who about 3 legs ago was hitting the ton average, has now dropped to 97. James is upped it to move within 3 legs. It is 3 legs. Big leg this. We've got a match on.
Yes. When threatened, he produces 3 legs on the trot from Wade. Van Gerwen sensed danger. The red light started flashing in front of his eyes and he responded with some powerhouse darts.
85.
Only 85 to follow, but the maximum may well just about done the job.
Well, even a 180 won't help in his cause for the leg, because Michael will get 6 darts anyway. So James just starting to jump up and down on the spot with that left foot of his. Normally causes him to go higher and lower.
Oh, what was this from Michael Van Gerwen? 3 darts all over the place out of the blue. Well, remember, Van Gerwen here went off with a maximum at the start of this leg, but 9 darts later he's limping towards the finishing line. And now he's broken into a sprint.
Game shown on the 20th leg. Michael Van Gerwen.
Michael Van Gerwen wins that 20th leg. He's 12-8 up on the machine, James Wade. He requires just 4 more legs to retain his Grand Slam trophy. Michael Van Gerwen is just 4 legs away from winning the Grand Slam of Darts yet again. The Green Machine, 12-8 up on James Wade. It's not been a classic, but it's been competitive. There's been parts of it where MVG was out of sorts. Wade went into an early 3-1 lead and a run of 5 legs, saw Van Gerwen in front. James Wade still in there battling away.
Well, if Wade does lose, he'll join a far from exclusive club. Peter Wright, Phil Taylor, Dave Chisnall, Gary Anderson, Mensah Suljovic, all lost in big finals to Michael Van Gerwen in 2016. Van Gerwen will be after adding more names to that list and adding a name at the start of January 2017 to that list. He wants the World Championship back. Hasn't had his hand on it since 2014.
71.
He doesn't hit 180s, it's 171s. It's 17 180s in the semi-final. Michael Van Gerwen, he's only hit 4. 20 legs so far. Tops. 171.94. Well, puff and cheeks there from from James. A case of, oh dear, okay.
Some relief for Wade is that he'll be going into the World Championships, barring some mathematical miracle, as the 6th seed, which will put him in the other half of the draw from Van Gerwen.
57.
Pay much gold to be in the other half of the draw to Van Gerwen, wouldn't you? I know it lands you in with the likes of Gary Anderson, but to avoid Michael Van Gerwen, like the proverbial plague.
74.
174 from his opponent, and he answers with the maximum. I see your 174, James, and I raise it to 180.
60.
What damage can he do off this?
Well, Wade's reaction there was obvious, wasn't it? 174 from him, and his opponent goes 180, and it's, well, what can you do? What can you do?
Well, what can you do? You just got to take it on the chin and get on with it. 14. Tops.
94.
That would have been his 3rd stunning finish on the trot after a 136 and 94. To stop the rot. 58 left, 18 tops. Well, you think this simply has to go.
47. Michael, you require 20.
Double 10 to go within 2. Oh, double 5. No matter. No matter. Stretches away, leads by 6. Cruising now. Just tapping the cruise control button
96.
in the luxury vehicle as he smoothly motors on towards yet another title.
99.
And he has not had to use all his array of gears in this match by any stretch of the imagination.
Already won 23 events this year, Michael van Gerwen. This is looking like number 24. An incredible return, really is. Phil Taylor's record for the most wins in a year is 28. Sheesh.
And Phil Taylor will still hold the record for the biggest win in a final of the Grand Slam by some distance when he defeated Scott Waite 16-2 in 2009. Beat Gary Anderson 16-4. 2 years later beat Robert Thornton 16-6. 2013 that was. So some real hidings handed out, but this is a comprehensive success, it looks like, for Van Gerwen. The ball
139.
Always going to go for that. It's just greedy. Greedy man.
83. Michael record
9.
25.
Double 8. That is the 15th leg for Michael van Gerwen of the 16 required. Is this the leg? Is this his time?
140.
4 straight legs for Van Gerwen. It looks like making it 5. He will retain his title. He'll trouser £100,000 for winning this match and another £2,500 for winning his group earlier on in the competition. This relentless Dutch starting juggernaut goes on, sweeping aside everything in his path.
The champions don't have finish line-itis, do they? Finish line seems to come to them.
60. Michael will require 85. 29.
He's 56. James Wade. He's just thinking, right, I'll hit one more big one, and then, Michael, you'll probably dispatch of me.
100. Michael will require
58. Double 16, and that's why the Dutchman is the champ. Michael van Gerwen retains his Grand Slam title in Wolverhampton. The undisputed, and some would say unbeatable, world #1. Steamrollers everything out of the way at the Wolves Civic Hall to win again. He wins for the 8th time in a big tournament in 2016. Who can stop the Dutch darting juggernaut?
James Wade, just a word about him. He's had a fantastic event. World #6. Absolutely cementing that place. He's had wins over Jamie Hughes, James Wilson, Benito van der Pas, Chris Dobie and Gary Anderson. Put up a real good show, but the night belongs to Michael van Gerwen. Over to John McDonald for the presentation.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And now the moment we've all been waiting for as we welcome our presentation party. Would you please welcome the Chief Executive of the Professional Darts Corporation, Mr. Matthew Porter. And from our title sponsors, Singer Beer, Mr. Jakaron Himathongkong. And so, ladies and gentlemen, our runner-up receiving his trophy and £50,000. Ladies and gentlemen, the Machine, James Wade! And now, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, receiving £100,000, a magnificent trophy. And for the 2nd consecutive year, we crown him the Singer Beer Grand Slam of Darts champion, MVG
Another trophy. Surprised you've got enough room in your house for all these trophies, Michael. Another terrific performance this week. Just sum up how you're feeling, please.
Of course, it's the best feeling what you can have. That's to win a tournament. That's yeah. You can't get any better feeling. But it was a difficult final. Well, I had to work hard for that, and it wasn't going like a machine because he made it me difficult. And James is a fantastic player, and then if you need to work hard, it's getting difficulter and difficulter. But I'm really glad I won this trophy.
Do you think in many ways it's good to win like that? Because you can't average 120, 115 every match, and you have had to work and prove that you can do that as well.
Yeah, I think I proved as well that I wasn't even playing 100%, but still could win the game, and that's a huge win for myself. But it doesn't matter how you win the trophy, as long as you win it, that's the most important thing, and that's what I always said to myself, and I always keep saying that to myself. I did the right job in the semi-final because Peter made it me really, really, really difficult, and James played good, but he had some more chances in the beginning, and he should have took them, and if you don't take them, then I take them.
And the more you win, the more confident you get, which is worrying for the rest of them.
I hope so. I'm confident enough. I don't know if I can get any more confident.
I'm sure you can. I'll have another one in a minute, Michael. Well, let's just have a quick word with James Wade if we can. James, would you mind? Let's go in a minute. Yeah. Hi, James. Thanks for talking to us. Appreciate your time. Not to be in the final, but you know, it's been a good week for you. Just sum up the final for us and then how you played and how it went.
I think you was right. I won it in the final. No, I was very, very poor in the final. You know, Michael is the best player in the dart world at the moment. Playing like that, you know, it's kind of an insult to Michael. You know, he's got to the final and he wants the game. I didn't give him a game. And I'm not being funny. I think the whole crowd here tonight was on my side. You know, there's nothing worse losing to a Dutchman in England.
Look, moving on, I mean, the week has been good, and get to another final, that's good for your confidence, it's good for ranking points as well, and we know there's big tournaments coming up, including the biggest in them all at Alexandra Palace.
I'm a dart player, you know, it doesn't matter if you lose first round or in the final. If you lose, you're a loser. And I think every dart player thinks in that respect and acts in that respect. And I was the first loser, unfortunately.
Top man, you've shown a lot of class this week, James, on and off the dartboard. Well played.
Bits off.
Good man, thanks. Let's just quickly go back to Michael for just one last quick word with the champion, the Grand Slampian champion. The World Championship is coming up. You picked up 8 major tournaments this year, big TV tournaments, but we all know that that is the one that you want, the one at Alexandra Palace, because that's the one that means everything to a darts player.
Of course, the World Championship is the biggest, but don't forget, this is after the Worlds. You've got a couple of big ones, and one of them is this one. And now I'm going to prepare myself for the Worlds, and I just need to make sure my focus is there as well. And but I'm first going to enjoy this because I still got a few weeks to go.
You have every right to, Michael. Go and show the trophy off to your fans out there. The winner of the Grand Slam of Darts for 2016, he is Michael van Gerwen.
He deserves to enjoy the moments as well, doesn't he? It's been a great 9 days here in Wolverhampton. £100,000 better off, over £1 million in prize money this year, a 16-8 victory, 98 average, 42% on the doubles, 47 for James Wade. What do you make of it, John?
Well, I thought really that Van Gerwen sort of outweighed Wadey. So he was sloppy a bit, but he made shots.